Okay. Good morning, everyone. Just take a couple moments to find a seat. You need a yoga mat today. That's about it. So I just want to give you a little bit of background as to why we're doing this challenge. So the idea came to me when I was in lockdown as a way to kind of get myself more into a consistent routine. So I just wanted to provide a place where we could check in each morning for about 30 minutes and do a little bit of meditation, a little bit of movement, and a way to start our day, depending on your time zone, or finish your day with a little bit of grounding, a little bit of moving with breath. Okay. These classes are all donation based, and all of the proceeds will be collected and sent to Rock Paper Scissors Children's Fund, which is a nonprofit fundraising and charity in Vietnam, and they help to provide supports to families in rural Vietnam, as well as some really great educational programs for children. So if you need a little bit more information about that, you can message me, you can check out their Facebook, check out their website. Lots of really good work that they're doing. If you're just joining us, hello. Okay, we'll start our meditation in about 1 minute. So take your time to find your seat. As you do that, bring the bell around. So the bell is a way, the mindfulness bell, something that I use in all of my classes. It's a good way to start the day as well, to really connect back to breath and to center. So when you're ready, sit up nice and tall. Roll the shoulders up, back, and away, creating space. And then gently close the eyes. As we start our meditation practice for today, taking a moment to sit in such a way where you can just sit. We'll listen to the sound of the bell as a symbol that we're beginning our practice today. Start to bring your awareness to your breath. Resisting that urge to change the breath in any way. Beginning our morning by checking in with the breath. Noticing how it's moving in our body. Noticing the quality of that breath. Is it deep? Is it even? And for this meditation and for the meditations for the rest of this challenge, for this June Self-Love Challenge, I invite you to throw away those judgments, throw away those comparisons, and just observe. When you're ready, you can slowly start to lengthen your breath. Trying to breathe in and out through the nose evenly. Without forcing the breath. Trying to make the breath something that it doesn't need to be. Just practice lengthening and slowing down. And ask yourself here, how am I doing this morning? Where are my emotions? What's happening in my thinking mind? Checking in with yourself at the start of your day. And bring your awareness back into the body. All the way up to the top of the head. And take a moment to scan the body, working from the head down towards the toes. Noticing any places where you might be holding some pain, holding some tension. See if you can allow yourself just to observe. We are really good at finding our fault and dwelling in that. So today, let's practice something different. Breathing in. I observe the sensations in my body. Breathing out without judgment or comparison. As you continue to enjoy this deep and even breath, let's take a moment here to think about an intention that we'd like to set today. Something that we can carry with us on and off the mat. And today, I'd like you to think about it in terms of observing. So maybe observe my breath, observe my reactions, observe the way My feet touch the floor when I walk. Observe my emotions. Just one thing. Taking that moment to set your intention for your practice and your day. To seal that intention, bring your hands together at heart center. Bow your chin to bring a sense of humility and gratitude to yourself, to your body, and feel the sensation of the palms touching. Enjoying 2 deep, full breaths here. Once you finish that second breath, you can slowly start to blink open the eyes. We'll move into some gentle movements for today. Just a way to start the body feeling fresh, energized. Often when we sleep, we can carry and hold a lot of tension in the spine, so it's a really great time to move the body first thing in the morning, and you'll see a lot more benefits in terms of flexibility. You'll feel a little boost of energy as you start your day with some of this movement. So really observing what the sensations are throughout your day, observing how you're feeling. Okay? So first what we'll do today is we'll come to sit, bring your hands behind your knees, and then very slowly lower yourself all the way down to the ground. Bring your feet so that they're underneath the knees. Bring your hands palms down either side of your hips for a little bit of stability. And when you're ready, as you breathe in, press through the feet and lift the hips. You can think about squeezing the knees together to activate the glutes. Hold here. Feeling that strength in the feet, pushing down through the earth to lift the hips. One full breath. As you exhale, slowly lower the spine all the way back down to the floor. Starting to move with the breath. Inhales, press through the heels, lift the hips. Maybe some of the weight comes into the shoulders. Exhale, slowly lower down. Moving with your breath. Inhales, pressing, lifting the hips. Exhale slowly. Think about rolling through the spine from the top all the way down, getting that slight pelvic tilt as you lower the hips down. Helping to strengthen the back, strengthen the glutes. You can close your eyes, really tuning into the sensations in your body. Noticing the thoughts you have as you slowly move with your breath. Three more. As you lower your hips down that last round, hug the knees towards the chest, one hand on each knee. Make some gentle circles with both knees, massaging the low back down into the ground. The bigger you make the movements with the knees, the more the core will engage. So if you want to challenge yourself, you can bring the hands up to the side. Make big circles with both knees, moving together. Exploring your movements for one more breath. Coming back towards center, bring the hands behind the knees and start to roll through the spine. Using your momentum, using your core. The next time you come forward, come all the way forward, cross the legs, sit up tall. Relax the shoulders down and back. Take a breath. And as you inhale on your next breath, arms come up. As you exhale, right hand comes to left knee. Left hand, tabletop fingers just behind the spine. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, twist from the belly button. Allow the shoulders to follow. Maybe eyes gaze towards the back or eyes gaze towards the end of the mat. Every inhale, sit up taller. Every exhale, maybe twist a little bit more. Twists are really great to do first thing in the morning as they help to balance the cerebral spinal fluid flowing along the spine, helping to also stimulate digestion, waking up the internal organs. If you want to add some movements for the neck, drop the chin towards the chest and peel the left ear towards left shoulder, lifting the chin towards the sky. Keeping that length in the spine, keeping the hips and knees soft. One more breath. On your next inhale, if you use the head movement, tuck the chin towards the chest, unwind, coming back through center. Sitting up nice and tall is also a great time to release the hips. Okay? So, bring the left foot so the ankle and knee are in line with each other. Right foot so that the right ankle is above the left knee. Left knee above right ankle. You might notice that there's a little bit of gap, and that's okay. That just means that there's some tension in the outer hips. With time, slowly they'll ease down, okay? When you look down between the legs, it should look like a little bit like a triangle. So the shins are stacked, hip bones out to the side. Support the foot and the knee to keep that ankle flexed, protecting the knee joint. Sit up tall for more sensation in that outer hip and breathe into that sensation, helping to release that tension deep in that joint, but also to strengthen that joint. Close the eyes, tune into the breath. Can you practice observing here, even if there's an intense sensation in your body? Breathing in deeply and breathing out slowly. Breathing in, I observe the sensations traveling in my body. Breathing out, I allow them to be there. One more big breath here, breathing down deep into the belly, feeling the ribs expand as you breathe in. Keeping that length even as you breathe out. Bring one hand to the foot, one hand to the knee. Shift your weight back slightly and help the legs come all the way out. Take a moment here to bounce the knees, releasing the hips, or find stillness, feet fall out to the side. Allowing those sensations to rush down the backs of the legs, maybe behind the knees. On your next inhale, cross the legs one more time. Cross it in a way that feels uncomfortable. So whichever leg you're used to having furthest away from you, bring that leg closer to you to bring a little bit of balance to the hips. On your next inhale, sweep both arms. As you exhale, left hand comes to right knee. Right hand, tabletop fingers just behind the spine. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. Exhale, twist from the belly button, allowing the eyes to follow. Relax the knees, relax the hips. Sit up tall, feeling the sit bones ground down into the earth and that sense of length between each vertebrae. If you took the option for the neck on the first side, take that option here as well, working on bringing symmetry into the pose. Tuck the chin towards the chest and peel that right ear towards right shoulder. And come back to that practice of observing. Where do I feel the sensations on this side? Am I still able to keep my breath deep and full? Enjoying one more deep and even breath. Every inhale, sitting up taller. Every exhale, maybe twisting a little bit more. On your next inhale, gently unwind. Bring your awareness back to the legs, keeping the right leg on the bottom this time so the knee is in line with ankle. Support the left foot so that the left ankle is above the right knee, left knee above right ankle. Find your grip. Sit up nice and tall. And you'll probably notice that one side is a little bit more tight. One side has a little bit more space to move. So again, just notice, just observe. Close the eyes, breathing into those sensations, wrapping around the low back, deep into that left hip. As we work to strengthen the bone, release the hip flexor, release the outer hip, all of those places that if you do a lot of time sitting at a desk, you'll be feeling this. Keeping your breath deep and even to help those muscles release. Enjoying 4 more deep, full breaths. There's nothing to do. We know where we need to go. So really be here with your body, showing up for yourself for a few minutes in the morning. One more breath. On your next inhale, support the knee and foot, shift back slightly and extend the legs all the way out. Bring the hands to the thighs or off to the side. Allow the feet to relax. Drop the chin and take a breath. Feeling the belly rise and fall. the next inhale, make your way to hands and knees. Spread the fingers out wide, tuck the toes under. And think about pulling the belly button towards the spine to protect the core. When you feel ready, as you exhale, tuck the toes, press through the hands, lift the hips up high. Eyes gaze back between the heels. Take a moment to pedal the heels, lifting up one foot and then the other. Pressing the hands down into the ground for a nice long spine. Remembering this pose isn't about having the heels touch the ground, it's more about having a nice long line from the tailbone all the way out through the hands. So if you need to bend your knees to support your hamstrings or lift your heels, that's okay. Remembering this is your practice. So you have the option of holding here, or if you'd like to challenge yourself a little bit today, every inhale, pull yourself forward to high plank. Every exhale, press through the hands, lift the hips. Down dog. Moving with your breath, inhales, pull yourself forward. Exhales, bend the knees, press through the hands, lift the hips. Moving with breath, inhale, come forward. Exhale, up and back. We're going to try for 8 today. Moving forward, follow your breath, keeping the core engaged so the belly doesn't drop. Feeling that stable strength through the hands and feet. Five more. This is too much for you today. You can always hold in down dog. Following your breath. 2 more. Next time you're back in down dog, hold here, press through the hands, press through the feet. Take a full deep breath. Then lower the knees down to the floor out wide. Big toes touch, send the hips back towards the heels. See if you can allow the forehead to touch the ground. Tuning back into breath. Enjoying that relaxation. Feeling the breath move through the belly, ribs, and maybe even up into the space behind the heart. Feeling the weight of the body down into the hips, the knees. Enjoying this gentle morning movement. Feel the yoga mat beneath your hands. And enjoy 5 deep healing breaths here. Allowing the body to just be. more breath. And very slowly push through the hands, coming all the way back, sitting up tall. Close your eyes one more time. Bring your hands together at heart center. Drop the chin towards the chest to bring back in that gratitude. Reflect back on that intention that was set. This morning, I am grateful as I am reminded that there are 24 more hours ahead of me. And today, my promise to myself is that I will observe without judgment, without comparison to others or to a previous version of myself. Today I will just be. Thank you guys. Namaste. Thank you for participating in the very first day of the Self-Love Challenge. It will be every day at this time, 6 to 6:30 a.m. Ho Chi Minh City or Bangkok time. I will be posting some of this video onto my page later, as well as with the link for the following day's video. If you are interested in contributing to Rock, Paper, Scissors Children's Fund, there is information about that on the Facebook event, or you can message me and we can figure it out. Thank you guys so much for joining in this morning, and I hope you have a fantastic rest